Miss Fay came here a couple days ago and we did a 5-hour in-depth interview and a hypnosis session, and she was willing to let go or to give up whatever it takes to get there. In the session we worked on several things, life situations that she presented that she need to work on: artist block, anxiety, body image, control, career changes, eating problems, emotional upset, everyday fears, fear of failure, grief, losses, guilt feelings, insomnia, lying and cheating, money worries, motivation or lack of, pain, panic attacks, performance, residual pain, bad relationships, relaxation, check, self-confidence, sexuality, smoking, illness and suffering, stress and tension, weight control, and mood swings. She added depression, feel unloved, she's given a lot of things away because she didn't feel that she deserved to keep them. She feels cheated in life and no natural satisfaction in 27. 2 days after the session here, we're about to listen to and look at Miss Fay. First of all, you're going to appreciate that she's anything but ugly. And secondly, if you pay attention to her face, you realize that the smile that she has on her face is genuine. And we're going to let you hear of the many different changes that have taken place. First, go back to when you went home. Start there.
The old song by Peggy Lee, "This All There Is." I was expecting miracles. I didn't know I already had it. And as I drove down the road, long way, an hour and a half from home, all I thought about was these changes that were coming. But I kept waiting for something, an explosion, and it didn't come. My daughter, who has been in therapy, said, "Mother, what did you feel?" And I said, "Nothing." Or, is this all there is? And she laughed and she said, "You'll see." She said, "As situations change and come about," she said, "the things that you've been taught will fall into place." And I thought, okay, this is very expensive, you know, and I thought of that. I thought, this is very expensive. Is it really going to work? Well, the entire weekend, it was one thing after another. I walked in, a friend was calling who wanted to just dump and tell me all of her little problems that didn't amount to a hill of beans. And I told her that I loved her and I would talk with her later. I felt good. Chores that I had been dreading, and, well, folding clothes. I hate clothes and dishes. They're a waste of time. And I had been putting off. And all of a sudden, I thought, this is not so bad. Get it done. You'll feel better. Well, I did. I sat down and had a 4-hour conversation with my husband. And I looked at him with new eyes. And I explained to him that this therapy is all about me. Because if I'm going to make you happy, I have to be happy first. And I've never been happy.
Are you happy now?
And yes, and tears came in his eyes. And he said, "I'm so proud of you." And he was so thrilled about everything I told him that you had taught me. And I shared with him. I wanted to be left alone. Well, it was one of those days when the whole world said, "Faye is at home, let's call her." Mm-hmm. It was rather distracting, but when night came, I had time to think. And I fell asleep. On the couch, I was going to rest a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing I knew, it was 8 o'clock Sunday morning.
And was insomnia one of your problems
It
before?
has been all of my life. And I was just out like a light. But I think perhaps the main thing is the feeling in the heart. And I keep seeing the young girl in the happy place. And I keep bringing her into me and thinking, she's beautiful and she's in there. That's me. At moments when an old experience will come to mind, and I think about that's past, I've learned from it, but the main thing I understand now through hypnotherapy, that why these things happened. Most of them were problems that others had. And I didn't have the tools to take care of myself in those situations. I think I found my happy place. I have been so blessed to find out that this person I lost back when I was very young is coming home again. It works. It works.
Isn't it wonderful to hear that? And Miss Faye is 76 years old, and this is her second session we're going to go into today. How many cigarettes did you smoke before, Miss Faye?
Oh, 2 packs a day.
2 packs a day. And since your session here, how many cigarettes have you smoked?
4.
4 total. Isn't that incredible?
I can't believe it.
And after today, you will be a totally non-smoker. How does that sound?
Wonderful.
We have done significant amount of work to reset her subconscious. As you can see, it is evident in her voice and in her face that she indeed has reached a place of self-love, and we're only going to make that grow abundantly, and so that we can transmit other fears that we will uncover today.